Welcome to Allie's Attic, where you never know what kind of surprise you'll find in my attic. I'm your host, Allie, and today my surprise is a 17-year-old singer-songwriter from the UK. And oh my gosh, you guys, her songs, please welcome Georgia Fearn. Hello, Georgia.
Hi guys. Hello everyone.
Did I say your last name right? Is it Fearn?
Yeah, it's Fearn.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. So thank you so much for coming on the show, first off.
Oh, that's amazing. Thank you for having me.
Oh, of course. Now, tell me a bit about you. Like, I know, like, you began to write when you were like 9, which is crazy. So
Yeah.
tell me your story, Georgia.
Okay, so yeah, like you said, started writing when I was about 9, and I didn't really find like the genre, or I guess you could say like niche that I wanted at that point. And when I was about 12, I decided I wanted to do an EP, and from that, just kind of built into 12 tracks. And I knew I kind of wanted to go with like a dark pop theme then, with kind of psychological, weird, some would call it, themes about like murderesses and things like that. And yeah, I got this amazing debut album out of it, which I'm so proud of. It's called Perfect on Paper.
And it's been described as a welcome mixed bag of catchy pop songs with hints of folk, indie, and alternative hip hop. I'm glad that you didn't just pick one genre.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of people kind of told me, find the genre you want and just stick to it. But I like experimenting. Like each of the songs have a different genre because each of the songs has a different character, and I feel like the instrumentation fits that character. That's why they're all a bit weird and different.
I love how different it is. Now, how you get most of your, I guess, inspiration is you're a self-confessed book addict, so am I. And that's where you get like your eccentric characters that feature on the album from novels and films.
Yeah, that's true. So, like an example, have you heard of Gillian Flynn, the author?
Yes.
I read Sharp Objects ages ago, and I've got a track with the same name called Sharp Objects, and that really inspired me to start writing about like evil women, small towns, stuff like that. Very, very creepy stuff. Definitely not for everyone, but it really interests me, that kind of stuff, and I like to mix that with pop music.
You do an amazing job.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, amazing. Now, your track "Misty May" is characterized by a personality of the same name in American Horror Story.
Yeah. I was a big fan of American Horror Story. I haven't actually watched a few of the last seasons. I need to catch up, but first 3 seasons were absolutely amazing. I loved them, and yeah, season 3 Coven. It's about witches, and Misty May is a witch that is burnt to the stake. And I'm actually working on a follow-up project at the moment, and there may be a song where she reappears, so watch out for that.
Oh, cool. I know when I first listened, okay, so I always ask at the end of the interview what the songs are, but I want to talk about your songs because when I listened to, I'm going to say it wrong again, El Amor,
Yeah.
We're just about at Halloween, and I was listening to it and I was like, oh my goodness, that would be an amazing Halloween song.
Oh my god, yes. That
right?
would be so cool.
So yeah, I was listening to it and that's just where it took me. I was like, oh my god,
Yeah.
and it is. It's like spooky.
It's a weird one, isn't
it is. And I like how you start out spoken word and then all of a sudden you come in with your amazing vocals. It's just, I love the song. And yeah, it just took me to Halloween and I was like, oh my god, what perfect timing is this?
Halloween's like a big deal for you guys, isn't it?
It is. The kids all dress up and go door to door trick-or-treating, and people go all out. Like, some of the decorations are crazy. Like, crazy. Although, where I am, the province that I'm in, because they're called provinces here in Canada, they don't go as crazy as Vancouver Island does. In Vancouver, they go nuts. Like, they celebrate it bigger than they celebrate Canada Day. It's like, what?
Oh my god.
So when I moved there for about 3 years and I was just blown away. We used to just drive around at night just to look at the decorations. So
I really envy that because I love all things creepy, and it's just not that big of a deal over here because we Brits hate everything. So
we hate everything. Oh my god.
So I really envy that.
Well, hopefully one year you can come and enjoy it. At least, maybe, hopefully. Oh
Oh,
God,
I
I
hope so.
wish that you could come and do a show here for Halloween because your songs fit Halloween. I'm
Oh, that
just
would be
saying that
amazing.
would
That would
be
be true.
amazing, right? Now you like you transport people with your songs and you transport them into this kind of creepy dynamic. It's amazing to listen to.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. And it does, like, I know one of the people that have talked about you, Listen with Monger's blog, says it's like it takes you to that foggy country pub on a Friday night with you know an Celtic band playing in the background, and it's you can feel the fog, and it's just bizarre. That's why I love songs so much. I wish I could write and sing because it transports you, and yours totally does. Now you've played in many different venues, um, and perhaps most memorably, the famous Cavern in Liverpool.
Yeah, yeah, that was amazing. And I played there like quite a while ago, actually. I got to play there when I was about 11 or 12. And obviously, that's where the Beatles first started. So it was just absolutely amazing to be able to play on the same stage as them. And it really ups my confidence in terms of like performing.
When you were how old?
About 12 or 11.
Wow. Oh my God. Okay, that would be famous just to be standing on the same stage as the Beatles. Now, you've also been played on, it's huge over in the UK, BBC, Wales radio station.
Yeah, yeah, that's absolutely amazing. Everyone's just so supportive, to be honest. Not just in Britain, but do you know Indie Star Radio, Alan Wayne?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, he's absolutely amazing. He always plays my stuff, and I won Song of the Year with his radio station quite recently, so that was absolutely amazing. And just all the radio stations are so supportive. It's unreal.
Awesome. Because my next question is going to be I started my own radio station, Allie's Amplified Attic, along with everything else I do. And I wanted to ask if I could add some of your songs to the station.
Oh, of course you can.
Okay.
That would be amazing. Thank
Well,
you.
you're welcome. And the cool thing is, when I do it, I'm worldwide, but then I download it from Spreaker because I do it on Spreaker Live, and I send it to Flobcast in the UK. It's a podcast.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And they play it the following Sunday. So the exposure is huge.
Oh wow, that would be really cool. Oh,
Yeah,
thank you.
you're
Thank
welcome.
you so much.
Yeah, of course. And I'm thinking, oh my God, I want to play that. I want to play more like close to Halloween, or if I don't even know
you
what
can't say
day.
it, can you?
And no, I cannot say it. I'm Canadian and I'm not French. I know most people think that all Canadians speak French. This one doesn't. This one just speaks English.
And me, don't worry. It was a fluke. That one, I can't do it either.
We both can't say the name of the song. It's just an amazing. I love the song. Like I can't say that enough. I keep going on and on about it. But once people hear it, if they haven't heard it, they'll understand what I'm talking about. Now you accompany yourself with acoustic guitar and piano, right?
Yeah, I do.
And how old were you when you learned to play those?
I've always played guitar, and that's been my main instrument to write with and play with. But on my 12th birthday, I had my piano, and I taught myself like a few basic chords. And on that night, I actually wrote the track "Does It Ever Make You Wonder" from my album, just with like the basic chords I taught myself. So that's where that one came from, and it's the first song that I wrote and played on piano.
Wow! And you're self-taught?
Yeah. I just I looked up a few chord shapes online.
You make it sound like, yeah, no big deal. My goodness, I couldn't. I couldn't. And it's so like Georgia, for being 17 years old. Like I said, you're like an old soul. I mean, just the words of your songs and how you're talking to me right now, like it's just hard to believe. And I mean, you've been playing in pubs since you were, I don't know how old, so I don't know if that like helped.
Yeah, it's really helped to build the confidence. I was a very loud, annoying child, so I was kind of thrust up everywhere to entertain everyone, and I think it's kind of like spawned from that, really. Like, can you believe this? I used to go in like shop windows when I was 5, and I used to pretend to be a mannequin, and I'd like jump out at people when they'd look at me, and everyone would like get really scared. So I think I just loved being the center of attention for so long.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. You are so made to enjoy Halloween, for the love of God.
I know. I need to come, honestly.
You do. Or just start get it going there. Just start dressing up and getting your friends to dress up and just go to door with, they use pillowcases here. Sometimes they have like special Halloween bags or plastic jack-o'-lanterns, like they're pumpkins, whatever.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, start it. Just start it. Start a new trend.
I'll trend Halloween.
There you go. There you go. And then the UK can start enjoying it. Because I've talked to a lot of people from the UK that want to enjoy it. So yeah, everybody just start a new trend. Georgia's going to be the lead. Okay, so where are you planning to go now, like forward? What are your plans?
So the debut album was released in March this year, and I've started to plan now a follow-up. I've got the songs ready, and it's just the process of like recording them now and getting the instrumentation and production right. So I'm working on that, and just really gigging as much as I can.
Wow, that is so cool. Now, I mean, you're only 17, but like I said, you seem much older. Based on what you've gone through in the industry so far, what would you tell another artist out there, especially young artists? What do you think you would tell them based on what you've gone through?
I think the best way to find success is just to network as much as you can. Just get in touch with people, send them your links. And I actually just get people to play my stuff by annoying them into doing it. I just like send the link over and over, and people get so annoyed at me, but I'm like, please play it, and it works. It does work. So just basically annoy people into playing you, and it'll get going then.
First time I've ever heard that advice.
But not like in an aggressive way. Don't be like, play my song, but like, give like a gentle nudge, like please
act like all sweet and don't tell them that your songs are like kind of spooky. Now, what 2 songs are we going to hear from you?
We're going to hear my single Amour and my other track, Be Careful What You Wish For.
Okay, and people are in for a treat. I'm so happy that I get to add them to my station because I love them. Now, if they want to find out more about you, and you can purchase Georgia's music pretty much anywhere online where you buy your music online. You can also go to her website, which is georgiafearnmusic.co.uk. Now, her last name, I'm saying Fearn, but it's spelled Fearn.
Yeah, common mistake, that one.
Yeah, well, because that's why I asked if I was pronouncing it right, because for us, Fearn spelled Fern. So it's Georgia. I'm going to spell it all out so everybody can find it. It's GeorgiaFearn music.co.uk. There. Now, if they can't find you that way, I don't know how they're. And then you can link up to all her other social media. She has it all on her website, and you can follow her. And definitely, you're an artist to watch for. I'm just saying.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And I just want to say thank you so much for coming on. Anything new happens, Georgia, just get in touch with me. You can always come back on. You want a new single that you want me to help promote, you can send it to me. I have a spot on my website where I help promote musicians that have been on my show. And then I'll also add them to my radio station. So if you have more songs that you want to send, by all means, send them and I'll add them. And thank you so much for coming on. And I wish you the best success in the world.
Oh, thank you for having me. Thank you so much for your support.
Oh, you're welcome. And thank you for joining me on Allie's Attic Show. Keep checking my website because you never know what kind of surprises you're going to find in my attic. Cheers.
I won't speak out loud the way I feel about you now. I hate you to the core. I don't mean what I say. I thought that it was just child's play. Be careful what you wish for. And I will preach my vows. These thoughts creep to me, Lord, help me get some sleep. Thoughts on against the law. You're trying to punish me, I can't barely breathe. Be careful what you wish for. If only you knew, it might just come true. not grieving or relieved. So I'll try to block it out, but the anger and the doubt run into my mind. I can't stop myself. These thoughts creep to me. Lord, help me get some sleep. Thoughts on against the law. You're trying to punish me. I can barely breathe. Be careful what you wish for. If only you knew, it might just come true. These thoughts creep to me. Lord, help me get some sleep. Thoughts run against the law. You're trying to punish me. I can barely breathe. Be careful what you wish for. If only you knew, it might just come true. You told me you were leaving, 'cause I smoked too many cigarettes. I broke the bad habit, and I drove straight to your address. I saw you pressing your lips to someone new. My walk home was lonely, didn't know what to do. It's time to break my other bad habit, you. Stay close every day, don't tell me what to do. I drink too much and I tend to smoke a lot too. I'm high on love. Don't touch my soul with your dirty hands. It's a small town with small-minded people and plans. Life goes on, but that's the saddest part. He made hell feel like home and he's breaking my heart. Stay close every day, don't tell me what to do. I drink too much and I tend to smoke a lot too. I'm high on love. Document the world like you've never seen it before. Je te déteste et va te faire voir. I'm high sous l'amour. Stay close every day, don't tell me what to do. I drink too much and I tend to smoke a lot too. I'm high on love. Document the world like you've never seen it before. Je te déteste et va te faire voir. I'm high sous l'amour. The letters fall off the page, I can't help but see. One by one the voices come to take over me. If it's agony now, then it's hell later on. If I'm only dreaming, then why haven't they gone? The letters fall off the page, and I can't help but see. One by one the voices come to take over me. If it's agony now, then it's hell later on. If I'm only dreaming, then why haven't they gone? Stay close every day, don't tell me what to do. I drink too much and I tend to smoke a lot too. I'm high on love. Document the world like you've never seen